Live from the pod in New York. It's the A2Z program with your host, Arick. Tonight, Arick welcomes New York City cab driver Jim Mignatowski. We chose an a Ouija board to try to talk to one of the Golden Girls. Any one of them, we don't care. And our musical guest, all homosexual tribute band, JCDC. I'm Tim Tabala, and here's your host, Arick.
Lordy, look who's faulty. Hey, let's get this right on here. Here we go, Tim. Hello, we're here when we're live. Hey, everybody, it's the A2Z program. I'm just as surprised as you are. I fully didn't expect to get the homosexual tribute band Gay CDC on tonight.
They're a very hard book, but we got them.
They are, but they agreed, and they'll be here, and they'll gonna do tribute to ACDC, in their style. And yes, Jim Gutowski will be here.
Their style, flutes and harps,
and kazoos, and mittens. I don't know, like what what do they play? So yeah, that's gonna be. We got a good show tonight for you. We did have a guest. Unfortunately, our guest. I feel I should address this, Tim, because I was close to Pete Hempstead. He was quite a. I would call him a founding father of the golden era of Deposit. He did a lot for the community. He was the owner of Brown's Pharmacy for a long time, and he was just all about community relations. He was very big philanthropist. He was a huge like he just nonstop worked. He went to work, he got done with work, he worked more. He got done with that work, he worked more. He was in all sorts of clubs. He was in all sorts of organizations. He was like an alumnus at all these colleges. And he loved the circus, and he was a great guy. Pete Hempstead passed away yesterday. His wife, actually, Vicky Hempstead, passed away previous to him. And within the span, right. Within the span of about 10 hours. Yeah, it was not that I know of. It may have been sooner, but it was within the span of 10 hours. They were both gone, and they were our guest Luke's grandparents. He was going to be on tonight with us, but he can't. Not just because of that, but he had some prior things he had to do, so he can't join us tonight. But Luke, we're thinking of you. We're all of us. We're the whole Hempstead family. My sister's in-laws, actually. So yeah, we're thinking of you. R.I.P. Condolences. Yeah, quite a big loss. Well, also, Tim, speaking on, this is like it's a terrible week. We lost James Caan. Giant movie star. As a matter of fact, Sonny Corleone Tabala is sitting over here next to me. We lost him.
He grew up in Sunnyside, Queens.
Did he really? He's a Queens guy.
Sunnyside, wow. Queens. Oh yeah, James Caan.
Cool. Before we get to this one, there was another one. Somebody else passed away.
Who was it? I don't know the third person.
I don't know the third person either, but there was a third person. Maybe it was, I don't know who it was, but beloved actor Tony Sirico, who played Paulie Walnuts, Paulie Gualiatari. I don't know how the hell to say his last name. How do you say it, Tim?
I gotta stop laughing for a minute. Wait, hang on. We look who's here. Terzio.
Oh, Mike Terzio.
James Caan Terzio grew up in Sunnyside. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, grew up in Sunnyside. Or are you talking who's the third person? We don't know, but there is one. There definitely is one. There's 100% a third person.
There was a third person then.
I don't know, but I know there was one. I know there was a third person.
That's why I need a producer. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh yeah. Well, Tim's gonna find out who the third person was. But yeah, James Caan. I wasn't a huge fan of James Caan. I mean, I wouldn't say I wasn't a fan, but there's a couple of movies I liked of his. I can't think of them right now, but I know he was in something I watched and I liked, and I can see it. I'm watching it in my head, but I can't project that to what movie it
Well,
was.
obviously, probably Sonny Corleone is his number one.
Yeah, I didn't see that though.
You didn't see The Godfather?
I didn't see The Godfather. No, I never watched any of them.
Oh, dude, you just broke my heart. Seriously.
I think I saw Godfather parts of The Godfather Part Two. I think I saw parts of it.
You broke my heart.
Yeah, I never got to see Goodfellas. I've seen. I mean, I love Goodfellas. That's the mob movie to me. Like,
Well, that was Tony Cicero was in that.
yeah.
Not,
Oh,
not a big part, but
it's
Sirico. No,
Sirico.
Sirico. Yeah, Sirico.
Sirico.
Cicero is Paulie's name in Goodfellas. That's why I got confused.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sirico, yeah, he was in he was briefly in Goodfellas as one of the background guys.
Yeah, briefly, but
He,
yeah,
he
but
shoved, he shoved the mailman in the car.
he did.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, but yeah, Tony Sirico passed away. Beloved Sopranos star. Paulie Walnuts, and you know, he was a big reason why I got into this because he was great. He was just a prick, total mob guy. Like, and I've even watched. I watched that Michael Francis thing on YouTube. He does like a little clip.
I don't know if I fucking buy that, dude. I don't. You see him and Sammy the Bull go at it.
Oh, dude, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Sammy the Bull was like fucking pissed at him.
Sammy the Bull knocked him on his ass. I don't care how old he is.
Sammy the Bull would probably kick his ass, but yeah, Michael Francis is just a little too. He knows he knows a little too much of everything, and I don't think any mob guy knows everything about everything. I mean, they'll tell you they do because like Italian guys, like, hey, I know this guy from he dumped garbage over on 44th for my grandmother. You know, I don't know, like that's what he acts like he knows everybody and knows everything in the mob, and like his stories are all like. And he's a little too Bible thumpy, and that I'm suspect with that right there. But no, there are some things that Michael Francis says that I think are legit. Like he thinks The Sopranos is one of the most true to life mob representations there is. So I like that. Yeah, he and Sammy.
Paulie is one of those characters too. Gualtieri, by the way, I couldn't say his name before because I was
Gualtieri.
Gualtieri. I think he's like the one character you love and you hate him at the same time.
Yeah,
because he's annoying, but he's fucking hilarious.
He's fucking great. He's such a prick too.
He is. If you really break it down, they're all real pricks.
They are. They're all pricks. They're all psychopaths. Fucking assholes. I mean, fucking. One of my favorite Paulie scenes was when he went to the psychic and he fucking didn't like what he was saying. He threw the chair. He's like, "You fucking quiz," and he fucking threw the chair. I was fucking so because that's so Italian, dude. Like these guys are just get pissed off and fucking just scream whatever, you know.
I like when he goes to him and Pussy are looking for the guy who stole the car. And they go into the coffee place, and he's pissed off because they stole the Italian heritage. So he just steals a pot just to steal it.
Just to steal it.
He went outside. He probably threw it on the ground. He didn't need it. He just wanted to steal it. And I always think is hysterical.
That is pretty good. The what did he say? Like he was something about don't tie your shoes or something after going into the bathroom because the men's room is terrible. But you could eat maple walnut ice cream out of the women's toilet.
He says, the little thing that touches the ground. That's it. He throws them out.
Yeah,
shoelaces.
It's fucking great.
He was a whack job.
He was fucked up. And you ever wonder, like when you were watching The Sopranos, it's like. You look at these guys and like you think about it and it's like they're not fucking tough. Like none of them are really that tough. Like Tony's not fucking tough. He's like a fucking big punk. And fucking Paulie's probably gritty, but like the asses they kick of these different guys. I mean, it's like Jesus Christ, they fuck these guys up. and they kicked the shit out of them. And they're not really like big whatever guys. They just fucking beat the fuck out of them.
No, I think Tony's is legitimate. Paulie's. I think the older guys are legitimate tough guys. The
Yeah.
younger guys are a bunch of pussies. I think that's why they said the writing on the wall. Tony knew that it was coming. That these young guys are just
They ain't gonna cut it.
no, they ain't gonna cut it. I mean, look, he had Christopher Pegg as the next guy, and that lasted what, half a season,
Half a season and
and then fucking Bobby Backlund took his place, and then he died, and
yep.
yeah. Look, by the way, if you can see it, up there is Tony and Pyomai, the painting that that Paulie made.
That's the painting he gifted Tony.
That's the painting right there. Tony dressed as the general with Pyomai.
Oh my god, that was so fucking great. That was so great.
It was great.
Didn't Tony get all pissed off at that?
He got real pissed off at it, yeah.
Oh fuck. And then when they found out, now wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna think we're like hating on gay people here, but like when they found out Vito was doing whatever, and Paulie's like, Jesus Christ, and fucking
son of a bitch.
son of a bitch. He's fucking freaking out. He wanted to kill him and all this shit, and fucking Tony's like telling him to sit down, because I mean Tony was like legitimately like sticking up for Vito. Like he wasn't going to condemn him until
he knew. And plus, he said, "Are you going to take care of his kids if we whack him out? Are you going to take care of his kids?"
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So
old school gangsters. That's how they worked.
Yep.
And but like you said, the young guys like this. I mean, even like towards the end, like Walden, that Walden guy that killed Phil and Benny, like they were just too hot. I don't know. Like I don't know if they would have. It's no wonder the mob's fucked up now. You know, they all turned.
I would love to see a sequel to see who's doing what.
Me
who's
too.
In charge, who's doing this, but he'll never do it. David Chase, the creator, he'll never do it.
No, it's been almost 20 years. It's like 2006 was
something like that. Yeah,
or 7. 2007 was the last Sopranos, and
sucks.
So it's been like
I watch
do too.
It every year. Every January, I watch that show.
You rewatch it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Don.
2 favorite. I'm not on this. LOL.
Don, we were hoping you get on Just Too Sweet since you were just in. You went to the pay-per-view. We wanted to get you on. You got to come on Just Too Sweet next week.
Yeah.
I want to know how the crowd was and everything.
The Don, do you like The Sopranos? What's up? Give me something. He's not giving me anything. Yeah, Don, you should be on the Just Too Sweet show. Now, Tim, let's talk Sopranos a minute, since Tony Sirico is no longer with us. I mean, my God, Tony Sirico's not with us. James Gandolfini, he's dead. Phil is dead. Phil Leotardo, he's dead. Who else is dead? Of course, Livia Soprano, she's dead.
She died during the show.
So did Johnny Boy. He died too. The guy that played
died.
him. Yeah, he died. So there's a lot of Sopranos that died. What? Give me one of your favorite, if not episodes. Like Carolyn, hello. Did you get your shirt yet? I mailed it. Where is it? I actually mailed it this week, so you probably don't have it yet. But give me a Soprano moment. Give me something that would you.
Ooh, there's so many.
There's too many, but
there's too many.
Give me any. You know.
Oh my goodness, you put me on the spot.
Yeah,
I got to try to pick one.
No, any. Just give me a couple. Just give me a couple that you like some of your favorites, like things you like.
I like the episode when they after Pussy's gone. I think it's the fifth season when they flash back to show when Pussy first turned.
Yeah,
I like that episode a lot.
That is a good episode.
Let me think. I'm trying to go through all the seasons down in my head. Oh yeah, Lake George was great. Remember when they go up to Lake George in season 6, and Tony and Bobby get into the fight?
Yeah, and didn't Bobby kick his ass?
Bobby kicked his ass, but they're all drunk and karaoke and all that shit. That's like real. That's like real people doing real shit. It's funny as hell. And
it is.
And Bobby got pissed because Tony keeps telling her that she was sucking dick under the boardwalk. And he starts singing the song under the boardwalk
Yeah, Tony.
with a schlong in Jan's mouth. And that's when Bobby punches him in the face. It's so great.
Yeah, yeah. That's the magic. That was those two. He and Janice and the kid was like the magic of television, like speeding up. Like they were just together, and all of a sudden their kid's like 8 years old. It's like because it
I
did
like
really
who. Let me ask you this, Carl. I'll put you on the spot real quick.
okay.
Who do you fucking hate on that show? I
Who
have
do I?
several characters that I really
Ooh, ooh,
legitimately like. They were such great actors that I fucking actually hate them.
okay.
I can give you off the top. I can give you like five off the top of my head.
I
Anyone
did
else
not.
drinking tonight? I'm drinking zero sugar pink lemonade.
I'm drinking Fanta grape, but Lauren's high as hell in there. Does that count?
That counts.
You're not. She said no, but I'm about to be.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. I did not like Father Phil in Ten to Weoli, whatever the fuck. I fucking couldn't stand him.
In Tintola.
In Tintola, I couldn't
In
stand him.
Tintola.
I like the actor. He's a great actor, and that's why he pissed me off. I fucking hated him.
My number one is probably Janice.
I didn't like Janice too much.
She's such a sneaky, dirty, fucking ugh. Can't stand her.
She was. She was a.
She's a schemer. She's one of those.
Yeah, she's a fuck. Yeah, she's a flim flam. She's fuck.
Especially when you know someone just like that, you're like, oh my god, I can't stand this lady. And
Yeah, I know.
I know someone just like that.
I know a couple just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Father Phil.
And I hate Christopher. I know a lot of people say, how could you hate Christopher? Christopher is an asshole.
I never thought he was one. He was never really. Excuse me, one of my favorites.
He never listened. He couldn't get off the fucking drugs. He was given the keys to the kingdom, and he shit it out.
Mm-hmm.
He was just annoying. Like I said, he never listened. He always made stupid decisions.
Yeah, which is a testament to his acting ability because he really made you hate him. Like he had certain times where he was cool, but overall, no. I also didn't care for trying to think of his name. I didn't really like Phil Leotardo.
But he Frank Vincent played that fucking role perfect though.
He did play it perfect, but I did not like Frank. I did not like Phil Leotardo at all. I'm like, fuck this fucking guy, fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was always an asshole. But you know what? He was a badass though.
Oh, Phil didn't fuck around. He's fucking real bad.
He was great in the last season when he comes back. Maybe he's like, no, I don't want the boss job, and the other guy fucking takes over, and he's like, no more. I'm not letting no one else push me around. That's when they have that guy whacked, and then he fucking goes crazy. Oh man, it was such a great scene.
It is. Another great scene is when Tony wrecked him in the car, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm so sorry." So you fucking, I'm a fucking money. Oh, it's so great. It was so great, and it's funny. The Jersey guys like fucking like a lot of times like muscled over the New York guys. You know what I mean? It's like not all the time. I mean, you're only seeing the New Jersey side of it, obviously.
I'll tell you what my favorite beating is. My favorite beating is Tony when he beat up Coco after he made the comment to Meadow. Maybe he told Meadow, got a little cream on your chin, how'd you like a little more? And he goes into walks into the restaurant and fucking pistol whips him and then curb stomps him, puts his fucking mouth on the thing and steps on the back of his head and knocks his teeth out. Best fucking beating. That is a phenomenal beating. That's my favorite.
That is a good beating. When Beansy got beat by Richie Aprile was pretty bad.
Oh, he just ran him over with his car 4 or 5 times.
That was fucking. But he fucking beat the fuck out of him too. But it was terrible. It was terrible. Richie Aprile was a prick too.
Yeah, I hate Richie Aprile too.
I don't like Richie Aprile either.
He was crazy.
No, he's just.
Oh, you want to know? I'll tell you off the fact. One of my favorite episodes is the card game. The executive game in the hotel room. That whole episode's great.
Oh, when Davey from Ramsey Outdoor kept getting the boxes eating and
Yep, the Terminator, the
Uh,
second Terminator,
the T1000. Yep.
T1000. Robert Patrick, yeah,
Uh,
he played that role. Davey
have you
Scatino,
seen this boy?
it was great. That's a good one. When Christopher gets made, that whole episode's great.
That whole episode's real great. It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I have
Um,
so many I could probably name off.
yeah. What was always a go-to for me? I'm forgetting it.
I'm just shocked you've never seen Godfather.
No, I never saw The Godfather. Um, I don't know. It didn't stick. I
Probably the
never.
single greatest movie of all time.
You think so? Do you think The
I
Godfather is?
I think it's the greatest movie of all time.
That's you're a big Godfather guy.
I
You're
even
like
I I even like three. I know people hate three, but I see three as just three's problem is it's not two or one. That's only three's problem.
that's the only thing it has going against it.
Yeah, because two is so good of a sequel.
Yeah.
People expected that from three. Like it's not gonna lightning ain't gonna strike three times. Twice was lucky.
Is it is two the best one?
I'm still gonna go with one, but I would say it's like one A, like right there, like
It's just
right there.
it's almost as
Yeah.
Jaime, what's up, my friend? Buenos
Just first
tardes.
time on is your first time on this show? I think so.
No, Jaime's been on this one before.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just on
Yeah,
Just Too Sweet.
yeah, he's been on Just Too Sweet more often, but I think I don't know if he's been on this one yet because he hasn't had a chance to noches, buenos noches, night, right, or evening. Um, no, he's never got. I don't know if he's ever gotten a chance to watch this one. He's always gotten onto the Just Too Sweet show, but a lot of people have a tough time Friday nights, and I get it, but it's but welcome, Jaime, welcome. We're just talking mob stuff here.
Well,
Uh,
I said that I recommend if you watch The Godfather, so you watch on Paramount. They just had that short series, The Offer, which was about making The Godfather, and that was fucking fantastic too.
that was
What a
good
great
too.
show! Because it was based on the producer's actual stories and notes from making the movie, and to make that movie, they had to go through the real mob. The real mob wouldn't let them make the movie at first.
Really?
They had to get the blessing, yeah, from Joe Colombo and all them guys. They said you're not going to make that movie. Do you know why in The Godfather the word mafia is not mentioned one time? Why is that? Because Joe Colombo told them, "You do
Don't.
not say that. You do not say that word.
Wow.
The mafia doesn't exist. You don't
You
use that word."
don't use that word.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them didn't even call it.
It's fantastic.
They called it our thing, right?
Yeah, La Cosa Nostra.
La Cosa Nostra, our thing. Yeah. The back to Michael Francis. It's almost like he doesn't really.
I mean, it's worth it. The offer it's fantastic.
Do you think he kind of come because you get the feeling he never really wanted to be in the mob and his dad because it was Sonny Francis.
His dad pretty much put him into it, right?
Yeah, because he wanted to be like a doctor or whatever. Like he was going to med school and shit, and then he's realized he was talented to earn, and he got into it. That he had the gas scam. I mean, made millions and millions of dollars off the gas scam. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
remember that.
thinking? You know what I'm thinking? These guys that turn or that get caught, and I guess Michael Francis didn't really turn. He went to prison and he just stopped being in the mafia, but he does talk about it now. So I guess he is. I wouldn't say a stool pigeon. Or not a rat. He's a
How do you
stoolie.
stop? How do you stop though? How do you stop? Because they usually don't let you out. You can't really get out.
Not in the heyday of the mafia, no. But like I guess since there really isn't much of an Italian mob now, which there is, I know there is, but it's not like it was. Like it's not like it was at all. It's quiet, which makes you wonder what they're really doing. Are they going to resurface someday? Like
in this city now, you got to worry more about, I would say, the Russian gangs.
this like the
I wouldn't say
not,
the
not the
Asian.
not the Serbian. what are those guys?
I mean, Russians are the big ones.
Russians and like Albanians and
Yeah, those are the big ones right now. And but even then, they're not all that.
right.
You
No,
know,
they're not. They're not.
Yeah,
They're
with the technology today, surveillance and all that bullshit, the fucking feds know when you take a shit.
yeah,
But look, you know,
and there's more feds than you realize. Everybody, thinks the government's not whatever. Dude, there's feds everywhere, dude. There's feds
and
in
there's
fucking
cameras everywhere. That's why I don't understand how people are still out there murdering people. You got cameras everywhere. You get caught.
everywhere,
It's ridiculous.
everywhere. Unless like these serial killers are tech savvy now, if they like can put like the blocker in their phone to block their phone out, so
I
nothing.
don't know.
But like, well, no, because you just don't bring a phone with you if you're gonna go kill somebody. That way they can't like ping. Well, it's funny, John Williams was in this area the same time that Susie Crotch Rocket got murdered. It's like, they can ping your location to that location at whatever time, and you know what I mean? Like,
So people have been caught with the Metro card too. The Metro card was what getting to the train.
really?
Yeah, because the cops said, let me, this and that. They take your belongings. They'll take your Metro card, scan it to see what stops you. What we used it at, and get caught that way. Someone got caught.
Follow you home.
In the early days of the Metro card, they got caught with a murder or something because they used their card at the station.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's why everyone's so afraid of technology.
Hey, look at Jaime. He was in his past. He was part of something to the Black Panthers and the Young Lords. No shit. No shit. Cool, man. Cool. So you had some, loose gang affiliation with something like that. That's cool. I was never in a gang. There's no gangs up here. Well, no, there really wasn't. There weren't any gangs up here. There's some stupid gangs over in Binghamton. Binghamton's bad, dude. Binghamton is somebody got shot again. Dude, listen to this one. You know the Brandywine Highway that connects like the one side of Binghamton to like wherever it like goes right over Binghamton. Yeah. Dude, somebody got shot while driving on the Brandywine. Like a drive shooting. Like somebody pulled up next to the car, shot the guy. But here's the fucked up part. They found bullet casings, I guess, in the car. So did the guy get shot and the shooter bailed out, or did the guy shoot himself by accident and throw the gun? Either way, he was shot while he was driving on the Brandywine. Dude, Binghamton is a fucking cesspool, man. Like, and anybody that tries to tell you that, oh no, Binghamton's such a nice, but my Slovak family, well, fuck you and your Slovak fucking family that fucking doesn't even live there anymore, that moved to fucking North Carolina. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, Lauren and I will go there once in a while, like down on the, what is that, the east side? On the east side, which is really bad. And it's like...
Is that by the stadium?
That's by the stadium, yeah. It's over by the stadium, over by the tracks, or the depot, and... that's got that one Weiss over there. It's got the CVS, the KFC, like right in there, and
that place looks like 1970s Philadelphia.
It does. It does look like 1970s Philadelphia, and it's about as safe as fucking 1970s Philadelphia, dude. It's bad. Like, dude, somebody gets shot every week, probably every day. Like somebody gets stabbed, somebody gets fucking beaten and thrown like fucking off their roof, or somebody sets their house on fire and kills 4 people. Dude, it's fucking bad over there. It's really bad. No, it's not, Jaime. It's right near me in Binghamton, New York. It's terrible.
Jeremiah, we're not going to put up with your Bills propaganda here, so let's not do it.
Oh, the Bills mob? Oh, come on. Buffalo?
Southern tier.
I mean, I like Buffalo. I like the city of Buffalo. I do. I'm not a huge Bills fan, but the Bills Mafia. I mean, no, man. No, Jeremiah. I love you, but no Bills Mafia. Not a chance. Now, if you said Boston Pride, I'd be like, or Boston Strong, I'm with you. And Tim's trying not to throw up in his mouth over here.
Not saying a word.
He's not saying a word. Arick, don't make me bring the Bases
Sorry.
loaded. Mets at the bottom of the eighth. Oh no, Mets here. No, we're not. We're Yankee. He's a Yankee, and I'm a Red Sox. So we don't do the yeah. Southern tier of New York, Jeremiah, is really bad. Elmira's really bad.
Elmira?
Yeah, Elmira's got a fucking wicked fucking bad crime problem. It's fucking
Really?
terrible, dude. It's terrible, man.
Isn't that where the casino is?
No, the casino's in Tioga, like Owego.
Isn't it like
Or not
close?
Owego. Nichols, Lauren. Where's the Tioga Downs? Is it Owego? It's Nichols, so it's right next to Owego, basically Owego. It's like about the same distance as Deposit Hancock from Owego to Nichols. But no, Elmira's a fucking cesspool. Fucking they suck. What is? Everything's a cesspool? Not really. Oh, the cities around here. Yeah, Ithaca's fucking bad, man. Bro, I don't think there's hippies out there anymore. I think they're all fucking like meth head zombie fucking murderers. Like, dude, there's people getting killed on the green, people getting shot in town, people getting stabbed. It's like fucked up. Everybody's a thief now. Like you can't even if it's fucking nailed down. Are there MS-13? Yes, Jaime, there are in Binghamton. There's I would say a satellite group that reports to them because there's a very, very, very large Asian population over there. Oh, not Asian. It's Asian, right? Is MS-13 Mexican? No, no, there is no MS-13. Whatever the Asian groups are, there's a couple of Asian gangs over there. Not good. Not good. They don't really fuck with you. As far as Hispanic gang, no. Or Mexican gangs, no. There's not a big Mexican. Hear me out.
Jaime, it's mostly pills, opioids. That's what's big up there.
It's heroin now. It's fucking heroin and meth. He's right. No, it's heroin and meth everywhere. MS-13, Salvadorian, Honduras. Yes. You're going to be surprised, Tim and Jaime. There is a significant population of Mexican and El Salvadorian people in Deposit right now. I live in a town of 2,000 people, and we probably have a few hundred already. Like I said, I don't know what the story is, why they're here. They're working. They're working in the stone quarries and like a couple of the they're basically working in the stone and wood industry up here. But there's a lot. They just I'm not sure if they're Mexican or Honduran or what they are, but they bought remember Crane's restaurant, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of guys bought I think it's a family bought Crane's restaurant and they're fucking redoing it, and it's so far, man, the stonework is fucking beautiful. And we heard it's going to be they got to be Mexican because it was going to be a Mexican restaurant. And so it's weird, we have like this one of the smallest towns in New York have like a really big Hispanic population up here, or Mexican population, and it's kind of cool. Central America, Central America, it's I guess Hispanic you'd call that, but mainly Mexican. Some from El Salvador or in Honduras. It's right. All that, and because the barber Kuma Yunga is from El Salvador, I believe. And she bought the house behind my brother. And she also bought a building downtown, Tim, and she has her barbershop there now.
Really?
Yeah. So, and they're going to live in that building, and they're trying to sell the house. They bought the house, and kind of pissed me off because they bought the house from these Polish people who owned it, who we knew. And they only sold it to them for like $30,000, and they bought it. They fixed it. It was a nice house. Inside, it was very fixed up. It didn't really need a lot of work. Matter of fact, it didn't need any work because these Polish contractors they fucking get in and fucking soup the nuts, fucking get everything done. So they sold it, and Kuma bought it, and now she wants like $150,000 for it. And it's like, nah, you ain't gonna get that. Not in this town. So, what parts of the Bronx? I'm in South Bronx. Things aren't like the 70s and 80s. Dangerous.
I think he's asking Jeremiah because Jeremiah wrote parts of Buffalo are worse than the Bronx.
Maybe. I would argue Binghamton's worse than both. I'm not kidding you.
This city is just.
Oh, the city. Yeah, the city's the city. City fucking sucks. As crime wise, as you know. But I'm telling you, Binghamton is fucking awful, and I'm probably going to get in trouble by my fellow Binghamtonites. Because there's people, and I'm not. There's safe places everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? What I'm telling you is, in the majority of the Binghamton inner city area, is fucking bad. Really bad. Puerto Rico, yes, things are bad. Matter of fact, I have a Puerto Rican friend that lives in town. He said last time I ran into him, he went down to move his mother-in-law back up here because it was very bad where she was. And I can't remember the name of the city in Puerto Rico. San Juan? San Juan? Does that sound right?
San Juan's in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So he's moving his mother-in-law up here. After midnight, you can take the red light. Ooh. Ouch. But yeah. Is Puerto Rico, speaking of Puerto Rico, is that official? It's not officially a state, right? It's definitely a territory.
It's not a state.
But you can travel freely without a passport to Puerto Rico.
That I don't know.
I think you can. And they use the U.S. currency. Bayamon. And Ponce is Commonwealth. Yes, it's a Commonwealth. But Jaime, you can travel freely. You don't need a passport from the U.S. to Puerto Rico, right? You do not need a passport or anything. You can it's just like going from state to state. I think I'm right. Yes, you can travel. Yep, I knew it. U.S. currency too, right? The dollar, U.S. dollar. Just an ID. I got a couple of them, So, yeah. So, not like Deposit needs another restaurant with like but it looks nice. Mexican restaurant. But back to the mob, Tim. I just started watching the Gotti show, the Gotti series on Amazon Prime. Did you see that yet with John Jr.?
Which one? I've probably seen it. I probably have seen it.
It's called something Gotti. Well, it's John, his son John, talking about not wanting or visiting, John Gotti in jail.
Yes, that was good. That was real good.
That was real good. I still have yet to finish it. It's pretty good. It's fucked up. Boy, let me tell you something. His lawyer, Gotti's lawyer, is still steadfastly behind him and will not even waver. He thinks the government still fabricated things. It's like, wow. Like, he will not waver in his support for John Gotti. He will not, even in 20 years dead, will not. I mean, he must have gave him a fucking fortune.
I don't know. I don't know how much. Well, don't forget John Jr. was involved also.
Yeah.
Now him, I would say the government went after like full bore just based on who his father was.
They did, yeah.
Like, that's probably a little bit unfair. Like, that guy couldn't even breathe without fucking the feds up his ass.
Yeah, I think that's why he went and said, "I'm out. I want to get out." And John didn't really like that.
They still went after him.
Still went after him. They probably still are. Like, Because
No,
I
that,
think
that that was a good show though. That was a good documentary. Yeah, I like.
what
I love hearing the prison talk.
yeah, that's fucking. And he was sick as shit there. John Gotti was. He was what, stage 4?
Yeah, the cancer, the real bad cancer.
Yeah, real bad cancer, esophagus. That's from them cigars, man, and whiskey. But yeah, Tim, you're a mob guy. Italian mob, is that
Wait,
the
wait,
best?
wait. I'm not a mob guy. I like mob stuff.
You like mob stuff, Tim? Let me hold on. Let's rewind it. Tim, you like mob stuff. So so
Highway,
okay,
highway. It's called Godfather and Son.
Godfather and Son. That's what the fuck it's called. Yes, that's
It's on
what it is.
Amazon Prime. It's called Gotti, Godfather and Son. It's a very good documentary.
Very good dog. Like 4 parts, 3
Something like
parts,
that. Yeah, it's something like that. I
or
think 3 or
5
4.
maybe. Yeah, 3 or 4. Italian mob, Italian mafia. Is that the mafia? Is that the only mob that matters? Is that your favorite mob? Because there's the Russian mob.
I like the Irish mob. I like the Westies, the Irish mob.
I love the Irish. I'm an Irish mob guy. I'm a Whitey Bulger guy, by the way. I'm a Whitey Bulger guy.
From Boston. Yeah, of course, from Boston.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Mickey Featherstone and the guys from
Mickey
fucking Hell's
Featherstone.
Kitchen. Those fucking lunatics.
Yeah, Mickey Featherstone, fucking Mickey Spillane.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy?
The Westies are all fucking nuts.
Who took the Westies over? That fucking guy was bad, man. He's still in prison.
Shit, I can't think of his name either now.
Fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I just saw him the other day. I can't remember his name, but anyway, yeah, Billy, what's his name? Billy something. He was in the Westies.
James Coonan.
Jimmy Coonan. He's still in prison.
He was the guy who took it over when they killed Spillane and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they killed Spillane and took over Hell's Kitchen, and he got in. They got in on the Javits building shit with the was it Gambinos or the Lucchese? Gambinos, yeah. Speaking of Lucchese, dude, I watched the fucking documentary on Gas Pipe Casso and Vic Gamuso, Vic and Gas. Like, dude, like, to me, those guys were like, they were just killing everybody. Everybody. The fellow mobsters, people off the street. And that kind of shit's what makes the feds fucking say, oh, gee, you know what I mean? And they're going to go right after you. I kind of feel like they're like in the big part of who's to blame for the mob going down, because they both turned when they got arrested. What's his face? Gas Pipe Casso did.
Well, speaking of that, let me ask you then.
Yeah.
You're Samuel Gravano.
Yeah.
You hear those tapes. Do you turn? It's a hard question to answer.
Ooh.
I mean here it is in this guy that you've killed for, you've protected, and as soon as you get arrested, he's making it out that you're the crazy guy, you're the boss, you're this, you're that, talking shit, you're the one taking all the money, and pretty much that. I mean, I interpreted it, and many other people did, and so did Sammy Gravano, that they were basically setting up not only to take the fall,
but they were gonna,
but maybe to get whacked.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely think Gotti wanted him gone.
So
and,
I mean,
you know what? You fuck me, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it.
So if fucking Gotti did that to me, because Gotti was a prick. You know, I mean, his son can. Oh, I'm the best. He's the best father in the world. Okay, sure.
He was fucking a gangster though. Like when they say that, he
straight up gangster.
Was straight up. The way he talked, the way he acted, the way he looked at you, the way he moved, everything. Even in prison, I love hearing the prison tapes with him and his daughter, and him. You know, he was gangster through and through. That guy. He was, because he grew up with Sammy though. But Sammy was a little more smarter.
Yeah, Gotti was too arrogant, man. He got too. Gotti got too full of himself. But no, Gotti come from the streets. He was a real deal. He's a tough guy. You know, he was a real deal. I'll give him that. But fuck Gotti. You know what I mean? It's like he fucked himself over for fucking being in the spotlight, fucking, thinking he's untouchable and he's the fucking Teflon Don and fucking dude. Nobody is Teflon as far as the United States federal government comes. They're gonna get you. I don't care what country you live in. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care where you're hiding on Earth. The feds in the United States will fucking find you and they will get you. And if they have to, they'll kill you. I mean, I'd be more afraid of think about it. Who are the mafia afraid of? The feds. For a good reason, because there's no stopping the feds. I mean, the cartel's not afraid of the feds. Well, they are and they're not. Like, they're kind of playing cat and mouse with them. Like, they don't want to get caught by them, but like if they did, like I'm sure the cartel doesn't want the United States military coming after them. I mean, nobody does. I mean, nobody on Earth does. No. So you say United States military, it's like fucking okay, But no, they're not a joke. They're not a joke at all, Jaime. They'll like blow up a plane full of people just to kill one person. That's they don't give a fuck, and that's scary, man. That's really scary. Like, you don't want to get involved in shit like that. But yeah, so what do you, Tim? Let's start it this way. There was a cool series called, it's not Mobsters. It might have been. No, it was, who was the guy that created Sons of Anarchy? Kurt Sutter. Kurt Sutter's, whatever that Kurt Sutter series was about gangsters and mob, outlaw empires. Kurt Sutter's Outlaw Empires. It had the La Familia, the Mexican gang. It had I think the Crips. It had the Italian Mafia. It had the Irish mob. I think it had the Hells Angels.
Yeah, Hells Angels were on there. Yeah.
Did you see that one? That was a good one.
I watched that because Kurt Sutter did it.
Yeah. Yep. He's making, he'd make commentary here and there, but then they'd have the guys who were all involved in it. Now, the Boston mob one was really good. Like, that's my favorite mob history to go into, is the Irish Mafia, Winter Hill Gang, Mighty Bulger, all that shit. I just thought was really, really fascinating. Kevin Weeks.
Those fucking wackos.
They're fucking nuts, dude. They're fucking crazy. Did you watch Black Mass? That movie, Black Mass?
Yeah, with Johnny Depp as Whitey Bulger, yeah.
What'd you think?
Comparing to what I've read, I don't think it did it justice. I mean, if you take Black Mass and The Departed, because The Departed had a lot of Whitey, that basically was Whitey Bulger, Jack Nicholson. Because a lot of the shit that he did was the same stuff.
Yeah.
He working with the feds, secretly working with the feds and all that shit.
Yep.
But no, I thought Depp did a good job. I mean, Depp, you can't go wrong with Johnny Depp.
No, I thought it was a good good series. Where can you Outlaw Empires? I think it was bootlegged on YouTube. I don't think it is anymore.
It was on what, like A&E or AMC or TNT, one of those stations.
Discovery, maybe?
Like one of those stations.
Or Investigation Discovery, maybe?
FX, or I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was
FX might have been. It was on one of those. Yeah, it was pretty good though. It was really good. The South Boston Irish mob was my favorite. I like the Italian Mafia one. It had Dominic. He just died there. He was Nino Gadgi's nephew there, Dominic Montiglio. Remember him? Dominic Montiglio. He's in a lot of mob documentaries. He was in that one too. That's a fascinating story too. Dominic Montiglio. He like grew up, in the mob family, but then he joined the army, and he was in Vietnam. And then he got out, and he still wasn't in the mob. Then he started hanging out with Uncle Nino.
No, that's not it. Where'd it go?
That was Barney.
I just had it up there. Outlaw Empires.
So you can buy it on.
I don't know. It's every. You can just look it up. It's there.
It's everywhere. Okay. Kurt Sutter's Outlaw Empires. Great
Yeah, they
show.
got the Italian Mafia, the Aryan Brotherhood,
Oh, the Aryan Brotherhood. Let's not forget those fucking crazy assholes.
the South Boston Irish Mob, American Bikers, Crips.
Crips.
It's on Discovery Channel, by the way. Discovery. If you have Discovery, look on Discovery Plus or whatever. That's where it was.
Do we still have Discovery Plus? What? The fuck? What do you mean it was never used? I didn't know Outlaw Empires was on. I'd watch it every day.
Yeah, that was a good show though.
Did you hear what she said she used it for? Naked and Afraid.
Oh yeah, Naked and Afraid. I've only watched that once.
She got me watching it. Like we put it on as we went to bed. Some of them were okay, but like there's like 1 or 2 episodes I saw were okay. The rest of them were like, fuck, all right, fuck, come on. Like,
dude, one mosquito would come too close to my dick, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Get me out of here.
Yeah, and no, I can't get down with it. No, I can't get down with it.
I'm out. I wouldn't even attempt it.
No, I wouldn't even.
No.
How much is Discovery Plus? Do you know?
I have no idea.
How much was it, Lauren?
Probably $5.
Like $4, $5? I don't know. I might just get it back tonight just so I can watch Outlaw Empires. Worth it.
Jaime's rocking $6.99 here.
$6.99 for Discovery Plus? That's not bad for the month. I can do that. Yeah, I want to watch that again. Great. I mean, Kurt Sutter's kind of cunty. Like Kurt Sutter thinks he's like this big badass biker. He married Katie Seagal. They had a surrogate kid, and he's like a hipster filmmaker / I'm going to dress in leather and have a ponytail, so I'm a badass. Like I don't know. You're about as fucking tough as fucking Mr. Vitarius, buddy. Like you're not.
Don't pick on Kurt Sutter.
I have to. I'm not a Sons of Anarchy guy. I know that goes against your religion.
It does go against mine. It's one of the greatest TV shows ever made.
Oh, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have anything against it, but I can't do it.
You know, like Outlaw Bikers?
I do like Outlaw Bikers. No. Yeah, nah.
And they go to Ireland. Come on, it's a good show, man. Real good show.
Should I check it out? Should I give it a shot?
I think you should give it a shot.
I'll try to give it a shot. No, Outlaw Bikers, they never impressed me. Like the Pagans were cool. The Philadelphia guys, the Pagans, they were cool. The fucking Hell's Angels always fucking fucked themselves over. They always fucking ratted on each other. It's like there's nothing. They were just
Jaime's on board.
Yeah, Jaime likes. I think I remember. Maybe we talked about it, Jaime, or you mentioned it some other place about Sons of Anarchy. You loved that show. I remember that.
And look, Jaime, see my kid? Jax. I named my son Jax
after the show. After the dude.
Ax.
Yeah.
That's how much I like that show.
Arick is more of a Wild Hogs guy. What's that show?
The Wild Hogs, like the old men on the motorcycles, or the guys that shoot the pigs?
Oh, there's old men on motorcycles?
Isn't that a movie, Wild Hogs? Isn't like John Travolta and a bunch of old guys running around on motorcycles or some shit?
No, I'm not a Harley Davidson guy, Jeremiah. I had an Enduro dual sport.
It's not on Discovery, Arick. You don't have to order it.
Oh, it's not? Jaime, what are we going to do? This is not good.
Yes, I watch Mayans also, Jaime. It's a good show, but it's way more insane than SOA ever was.
I heard it was pretty crazy. Mayans MC.
It is. It's crazy.
Mayans are the Mayan and the Aztecs are what the indigenous Mexicans are the bloodline is from. before the fucking the stupid fucking Spanish from the European Spanish came over and basically did what all Europeans did to this country, ruined it. No, they didn't ruin it, but they did some pretty bad things. Let's not pretend they didn't.
Well, the Mayans went to war with the SOA again at the end of this season. Sucks.
Oh, okay. You want to know what's the worst show? What's the worst show but it's been on 10 years? What, Jeremiah?
The WNBA.
Friends?
I like Friends.
I hate Friends. Oh, Tim. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I look high. Like, my eyes are open, but why do I look high? Oak Island.
What the hell is that? I never even heard of it.
Oak Island is this place up in New Brunswick, I believe, Canada, an island off New Brunswick or Nova Scotia, one of the two. And supposedly, well, there's a shaft there. They know there's a shaft, but supposedly down the shaft, someone or some people hid treasures, and there's rumors that there's pirate treasure. There's William Shakespeare's original manuscripts. There's the Ark of the Covenant. There's all sorts of shit. But they have found artifacts that go back to the days of the Knights Templar. So it could be just something, a fucking joke.
The Ark of the Covenant in Canada.
I mean, if the Ark of the Covenant's bullshit anyway. But if it was real, I think it'd be cool to be in Canada. Can you see? Open it up, and there's maple syrup in there, and
it'd be worse than the Graves of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, the hockey sticks.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
the first hockey stick.
The first hockey stick, la stick. Actually, the Ark of the Covenant is rumored to be in Ethiopia in that temple that's guarded. Look that up, fellow religious people who like religion. The Ark of the Covenant might be in Ethiopia. It's one of the biggest resting places they believe it went. Was hidden, I believe, there. But yeah, Aztecs, Mayans, Incas, Azteca, I believe, is a wrestling organization, right? Oh, I think that's what AAA means, AAA. Something, Ascension Aztec Association. And all they do is dig. At the end of every episode, they find something small. Yeah. Lucha Azteca. That's what it is. See, Jaime, I am so glad you're here. He's like, Jaime is like my,
Jaime, you should produce the show.
You should, because you know exactly what I'm talking about when I have no idea what I'm talking about, and you bring it right back and level it out. And that's cool. I kind of need that. But you ever see some of those Aztec ruins, Tim? They're fucking crazy, dude.
They are. That's why they included them in the last Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
Fucking backed out.
Yeah. Jaime Rivera Quinones, is it good?
She's talking about Mayans, right?
I feel like after Sons of Anarchy.
SOA, I don't want to watch. Yeah, because SOA ends on a very down note and it's depressing, and then the Mayans picks up, and
Carolyn, you want a great show to watch? Watch the old show. Well, not old. It's about 10 years old now. The Finder. It's a spin-off of Bones. It only lasted a season. Greatest show in the history of the world. It's my absolute favorite show.
I never even heard of it.
You never heard of it? Dude, do yourself a favor and watch The Finder.
Never watched an episode of Bones either.
Never watched Bones? Bones is it's okay. Yeah. Not as good as SOA. The season was dope. Cool. When do you ever really know what you're talking about? I don't. ever. That's why I'm the host, and that's why I do what I do. Because somehow everything that comes out, I can put a comedic spin on it. At least I think it's funny. Not all the time, but I do. I laugh at myself a lot alone.
I don't like those sisters, Jeremiah. What are they? The Deschanel sisters. I don't like them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was hot. Yeah. She wasn't really. She was kind of like I, like I was raised in a like my parents were like Jehovah's Witness. I don't know. Like they were just like sheltered. No offense
Yeah.
against Jehovah's Witnesses. You want to knock on doors, go right ahead. But like I said, they're more. In my experience, this isn't the broad channel of Queens perspective. Overly, not just Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm not going to pound on it. I don't want to get hashtag Arick hates Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't need that tonight. That's almost as bad as hashtag Tim's a not. What was it? Tim hates Jews. What was it?
Tim loves Nazis or whatever that one was.
Tim loves Nazis. Yeah, fucking. The Finder, go look for it, Carolyn. It's great. And Jaime, you got to look for that too. It's real great. But what was I saying? Nazis, Jewish people. Hashtag Arick. Oh no. Any overly religious upbringing kind of puts you in a bubble. Same as like a ultra conservative upbringing too does that. Ultra, I'm talking far extreme. I'm not talking like your regular point of view because I don't care what you believe in. I like you no matter who you are. But like an extreme, okay, let's take out religion and politics out of all of it. Any extreme upbringing is going to fuck you up. That's just two ways about it. You know what I mean? It's like, the cult of, I don't know, sticking a peppermint stick up your ass, and then you go on like fucking trying to burn a circus tent down when you get older. I don't know how that works or how it correlates, but that's what happens. Shit like that. A man is worse than any. Yo, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Jaime, you are 100% correct. That's why we belong to the cult of Cornette.
That's what we worship.
Yeah, we worship Jim Cornette. God damn. Speaking of Jim Cornette, Kenny Omega didn't have too many nice things to say about him the other day. I think Kenny's butthurt because Jim's onto him. I really do. Arick, hashtag Arick hates God. Oh,
I had to do it this once.
That's so good. That's so good. You imagine if that starts trending? It's like,
I'm gonna start putting those up every now and then.
You should. I have like all these like old ladies at the bake sale like fucking throwing cookies at me when I walk by. There goes the heathen. Get away, vampire. Did I sound like an old woman? No, I probably didn't. Hashtag Arick hates God. No, Jaime's doing. Babe, there's a new hashtag gonna trend. Arick hates God. Oh fuck.
Arick, your Red Sox got fucking spanked tonight.
They got slaughtered, right?
11-5, yeah.
Oh God. They're not. They're. This isn't their year. I don't think.
No, it's definitely not their year.
It's not their year. Mets were doing promising, but now are they still slipping or are they still doing okay?
No, they're doing okay.
They're doing okay?
They're still in first.
Okay, good. What about so I follow this thing on Facebook. It gives you like random like weird baseball leaders like top 30s and stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe if I keep scrolling here. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It puts up this little picture. It'll have like 1972 top 20 RBI. It's pretty cool. So there was this pitcher named J JD JR. Hang on. It's a fucked up story, man. And I thought it was cool. He was on the Houston Astros. No. Well, anyway, he led strikeouts 2 years in a row. There are two years, not consecutively, and like he had all these fucking JD
Ewing?
something.
J.R. Ewing?
No, I wish. But both
J.J. Walker?
it wasn't JJ Walker. It might have been JJ Walker. Richardson? JJ Richardson?
J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper?
That yes.
I'm just going to keep going.
No, it's not J.R. Smith. He's a basketball player.
Well,
Whoever he was, he had a stroke during warm-ups for the for the Astros. And obviously he couldn't play anymore, but then he tried to make a comeback and it didn't work. And then he like went down and out because he invested in all these weird scams. But two like prolific hitters said that Johnny Bench and somebody else said he was the worst pitcher, or like they hated facing him the most because they couldn't hit off of him. And I can't remember what the fuck his name was. He used to be the all-time Houston Astros strikeout leader, but now, of course, I think it's Nolan Ryan. But whoever's second or third, that's who that is. So that's JEFF JARRETT Jeff Jarrett. You guys have ADHD. Always doing hard dialogue. You're right. Anyway, what were we talking about? Pizza?
I don't know. We have ADHD.
Oh, yeah. We're all over the place.
We're talking about the violinist on the Titanic.
Yeah. So I heard they recovered that, but then I heard it was like a phony, and like it sold for like or like maybe $500,000 or something.
They found the bass, I think, the big bass.
Oh, the cello.
The fucking big ass thing, yeah.
Yeah, the stand up. Hey, that's a rockabilly. That's a rockabilly instrument. Boom, 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 boom. Saturday Night Jump, man. That's the way it is. I think it's a little more than that. Probably, Jeremiah, it is. So anyway,
it's called mental instability.
Yeah, it's called like this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs and everything else for 40 years and ruined because you're insane. No. So we got some stuff coming up, Tim. Some events coming up. We have the Lumberjack Festival, which is not this weekend, but next weekend. After that, we have the Windsor Fair, which probably nobody's going to go to, and why would you? And we also have... You're welcome, Jaime. It's always good having you on, brother. Anytime, anywhere. Dude, go do what you got to do. We're always here, man. Well, what else we got? We got the stupid... I'm not going to say it's stupid. I'm not going to mention it. But also, we have the Walton Fair coming up in the beginning of August. Camp Ramsey is in, I think, August, right?
Yep.
Are you going to be at that, Tim?
Nope.
No Camp Ramsey.
Okay, no.
Not even if I go?
I'm banned.
You're banned from Camp Ramsey? Whoa.
That's a long story.
It's a long story. Okay. Well, anyway, and we also have the New York State Fair. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up.
This is Luke's last year, right? Running the fair?
Luke's last year running the fair. He's stepping down as president.
Is it going to suck now after he's done?
No. Because
I'm sorry.
He's still going to help out.
Okay, good.
And he's just not going to be quite as involved as he was. So Charity Woodfield is going to be, and she's enthusiastic and she loves these kind of things.
Good night, Jaime. Thank you for joining in.
Yes.
He said we made his night. Good. I'm glad we made somebody's night.
Yeah, at least we made your night, Jaime, and that's you're We're good, dude. You're good. We're glad to have you. We love you, and come on anytime, anywhere.
Any show, anytime. You're invited.
Any show, anytime.
I mean, you're a Mets fan. Have you got on the Put It in the Book show yet? You should look for that show. You'll like that show.
Yeah, he is on that one. He's been on there.
Has he? Okay, good.
Yeah, I got on to one day, and of course, Terzio was there, and I think Jaime was on there too. But yeah, Blue Bears are going to be picking soon, Jeremiah, probably in the next week or this week, because I heard Blue A Farms up here in Deposit we're going to start picking.
Are you going to be around next weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Definitely.
I may make an appearance.
Oh shit! Let me know when you come up, dude.
We'll see. Maybe it's a possibility. I'm on vacation next week.
Okay.
So
if you do, let me know.
But I have a tattoo appointment next Friday, so I got to see if I can finagle that.
Finagle both?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know. You know where I'll be. I'll be right here.
Oh yeah, of course. I know where you live.
You know where I live. On the hill.
I might surprise Anneli and take her to see Elvis.
Ooh, hey, there you go. Boy, she would love that. She would love that. She would. Well, the clock on the wall says 1 hour 11 minutes, and I think we are gonna take a page out of the Undertaker's book and ring the bell. But thank you everybody for joining in on our crazy antics as always. Like us, share us. Go to YouTube, click like and subscribe on YouTube to the Pop Culture Pros. We're on Twitter, and there's a ton of other shows. I'm not even going to get into it because I don't know what's coming on when. The only thing I know is Put It in the Books is usually Wednesday or Thursday, and Skyline Reviews is usually Thursday, and the Just Too Sweet show, of course, is Tuesday, which the only 2 days I really want you guys to pay attention to are Tuesdays and Fridays, and possibly Thursdays, because I like Ashley, and Steve's the boss, and, I'm not going to rock the boat too much. Yeah, I am. Who am I kidding? Fuck the Mets. But anyway,
The clock's ticking.
Oh, the clock's ticking. The clock was ticking. So yeah, the bell is going to toll here any minute now. As always, thank you to Tim Tabala. Hashtag Arick hates God. Here we go. It's going. Now I'm done for. Now I'm done for. Thank you everybody for showing up and joining us. Like I said, like us, subscribe. I thought Alice was coming. Yeah, me too. Tim, you got anything else you want to add before we sign off?
I don't know, but maybe if we get lucky and I get to make an appearance, we will do a live A2Z program together next week.
Together live somewhere along the fair, by the way. That's where we'll do it.
At the fair, we're going to do it. A man on the street interview type thing. So
yeah. So we'll have ground zero here or down there at some place, and then Tim will be going around being our roving reporter. So stay tuned to that. Like I said, next week will probably be that episode. But get on the Just Too Sweet show next Tuesday because we're going to have a lot to chew on. A lot of wrestling news, a lot of wrestling things going on, some things coming up. But we have a lot to talk about next week. Am I right, Tim?
Absolutely.
Listen,
it's getting wacky in the world of wrestling.
Yeah, and listen, this is going to be big. So tie your shoes, buckle your belts, slap your sister's ass, and make sure you watch us. On that note,
Jared, if you want to go, I'll go. We'll still take a ride.
Yeah, I think you guys should come up, Jared. Jared, bring him up. But we're signing off. This is Tim Tabala. I'm Arick Zant. We are counting down the days, the nights, the weekends, and everything else. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Thank you for joining our show. And we will see you next time, same time. Well, not the same time, but the same place, somewhere here in Deposit and New York City. So until then, love you. Peace, love, recycle. Hashtag what?
I'm not saying anything.
He's not saying anything.
Hashtag
Good night,
Arick hates God.
Good night, everybody.